yo. What's the deal? What goes on? How's everybody doing?
What it do?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, fellas?
What's good, bro?
Jay's cooking me in the Discord over there.
Why? What happened? Oh, because you can't speak.
Yeah, I can't speak.
You have not been properly trained at the.
Right, my grammar isn't correct.
You need to attend the all girls boarding school that Jay has set up over there.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately.
Teach you some manner. All right, let's get into a breakdown. Daily closed bearish. We've opened up today with a top wick. We're looking to come down here for the day. The 4-hour closed bullish the previous 4, but a leg candle. We're looking to come back down here after a top wick, after opening the 4-hour with a top wick. Wow, we flipped, right? The 4-hour flipped there, didn't break the lows, but it flipped. Interesting. So a bunch of flip entries got in there, not the break of the lows. Yeah, I'm looking to come down. I don't really want to buy up above here into this chop. I think if we're gonna look for buys, we're gonna have to drive up out of here heavy, and then I'm gonna need a break and retest. Need some range cleared out here in terms of some more recent price action, and then I'm gonna pull back, and then we can trade whatever range is created. Sells are a bit easier here. If we go down to the 30, sorry, the 15, yeah, we have a support form right there. I think we're gonna look for a closure below here, right? If we can get this closure below 4,700, we should go to the bottom of the range here. Possible targets around 46.91, 46.90 areas. Let's see. Let's get out of that range first. You know what's cool about this? You see how we have this level here across to the left? We just came down. We tapped it. Basically tapped it. We didn't break it. Next time we start coming down here, if we break it and get that closure below, we should push. Now I'm still waiting on this 4-hour leg candle fill down. No bottom wick on the daily candle, right? The daily's got a top wick now. We can really start filling the daily wick down to 70 areas. I need some closure below. For now, we're in this little chop. Let's wait to get out of here. All right, let's see if we can.
I requested a second payout this week.
What was that?
I requested a second payout this week. 2 in 1 week.
2 in 1 week. Same account. Not the same account.
No, it's different account.
The same broker?
One was loose and one was traded for.
I got you. I think I'm at payout here. I think honestly, I think this account is like 3,400. Well, let's look.
With the check.
Where do I look?
I think you said something with consistency. So.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right, this account is on 158, 274. I got to get to 159 here. I got to look this up. I got to see what my consistency is, but I think it's like 2.5, which would probably extend this to like 161, 162.
Yeah, I remember you said it last time. Because you made too much money the other time.
Yeah, and I forgot. You're right. I forgot to lose it that evening. I didn't log on to lose the money on purpose. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, I probably got it. Probably at least like
you know what?
2 or 3 more trades.
I'll probably say, because the second account, this is my first time trying Tradeify. I requested a payout from a man. It's such a pain in the ass. I had to make a Rise account. They're gonna send it to Rise, and then once it gets to Rise, I'm gonna.
The first time is annoying, but after that, it's just clean.
Yeah.
Clean and clear and under control.
Yeah, Lucid was instant.
You know our money more than you do, dang. Yeah, I mean, because that's what happens when it's called transparency, bro. Oh, more people at the Zoom door. it is, popping off. We're gonna have to wait this out. Yeah, if we're gonna look for buys through these hourly wicks here, we're gonna wait. Like I said, we're gonna wait for this range to be cleared out, some new range created, and we'll trade the wake and we test. Some people in here call it. Some interesting movement, right? That was the first 15-minute candle of the hourly. Really interesting. That bottom at the top wick, the re-break of the lows, the 4-hour flip, but not the break of the 4-hour high, and now you have the bullish leg candle. That was it was like a fuck you 15-minute candle. That's really scary. Cause that's off Asia Open here at 8 p.m. So there's so many accounts that were blown there. It's wake and retest exactly options. That was you. I think you're the one I was thinking of. That always says that. Wake and retest. My favorite. Hold on a second, chat. All right, so I think we're gonna get the confirmation of the leg candle here, right? That I just spoke about. I mean, the confirmation of the leg candle concept, because we got that top wick. What a nasty, nasty opening here for Asia. Cigarette. I'm gonna go smoke right now. I'm gonna watch you from a distance. Where's the joint though? Where's the joint? Is the joint outside? Is it raining? I hear you. It's all right. You can hear us. I don't. Yeah. What are you gonna hear? Me apologizing to my girl? We got into an argument. Man, I'm proud of the way I apologize. I'm a very stand-up individual when it comes to apologizing. You're out in the Zoom chat. I hear you. I wasn't apologizing to you. Don't worry. All right. Gotta get out of this range. Gotta get out of this range, gang. Hold on, I think rain start. I'm gonna go grab my jet from outside. We got 7 minutes for the 30 close. We're gonna wait on this closure anyway. Try to get out of this range. Give me a sec. Went outside for a split second, got bit up by mosquitoes through the shirt. No respect. What's up? What's up, man? Bit up. Bit up. Bit up. It's an absolutely ugly chop here right now. But be patient. Like, right? We've stayed patient the last few nights and got rewarded for it. $30 seconds here for the 30 closure. Side hustle trading is trading. Well, actually, I think if you're successful at trading, everything else is. No, ask mom. No, I think it's been half hour. What'd you say? Half hour? 30 more minutes. Give shout out on Discord. Got a payout. Third one. Yeah, I responded. I wrote, you now have proof of concept. Time to rinse and repeat. Same thing I tell everybody that actually gets payout. You know how to do it now. Repeat. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Keep doing what you're doing. It's about 30, but we're respecting this 15. Nothing here so far. Gonna be another 15 closure, which probably takes us into the hourly close also. Last 15 of the hourly. We'll see. See how the sprint's here. But believe you me, you do not want to be in this chop. You don't want to enter positions in this chop. So let it rock. Let it push through it. You're not gonna miss the move if it drives through it. You're just gonna be getting ready for yours. You're setting up for yours. Thanks, Wix. I owe you one. Oh man. Why am I so wealthy? Because you show up to the streams here religiously. You guys should be more like I win lottery jackpots. Oh. You know, like the 30 minute after a bottom wick for buys? I do, but we have the 15 in the way. I'd rather be above everything. I don't want to have anything in the way. Right? The 15 has a resistance here. The most recent resistance, if you look at it. Right? We rejected from here, and it's happening right now again. For now. I don't know. We might break up, but still holding that level. Once it's above it, I don't want to have anything in my way. You're willing to run without you, though? If it does, absolutely. Yeah. Speech hit me hard, so I decided to make a change because of you. Yeah. But do it for you. You watching the Pistons game? Yes, I am. I was just about to say, where's Kenny? He's probably watching the Pistons game too. When do we enter? When our positions set up. And that could happen in a myriad of ways. Is LeBron going to retire? No. Definitely not. There's no way he's retiring. There's no way he's in such good shape and he's retiring. There's a reason he stayed in that good shape. Years, no championship. MJ still a GOAT. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. LeBron is a top 2 option no matter what team in the NBA he goes to. He's either the first or the second option. No matter the team that he chooses. And when that's the case, man, that's the case, you don't fucking retire. What do you see so long? Because I'm looking at a sell. I'm looking for sells as well, honestly. I spoke about this as we started the stream. My bias here is bearish. I'd prefer the closures below here over the closures above because they're just much cleaner in terms of the higher time frames. You know what? Look at this hourly chop. Look at this range, right? These wicks are all ranges, and it's just one whole range. Chop. Boom, boom. Where's the range? Third option on the Lakers? No, he's like, they say that he's not, bro. LeBron is not the third option behind Austin Reeves. No. Austin Reeves he's not, I think he's very overhyped. Yeah, I don't care what he spends on it. He puts in the work to get that done. Puts in the money and the work to get it done, and he does. So why would you do all that and then retire? No. Will Cleveland win this year? No. Maybe not in the playoffs before injury. No. He doesn't cause defenses to collapse like LeBron does. What's your prediction? Who's going to win 2026 NBA championship? OKC. The winner of the West takes it. I think we're in the West. We're going to see OKC, San Antonio, and I think that's going 7 games. I believe San Antonio won 4 out of the 5 meetings they had this year. Zoom, gotcha. Come on, Ian. Yeah, I think San Antonio, the Spurs they have had Oklahoma City's number this year, but playoffs is a different animal. I think, yeah, that's when experience and veteran leadership really matters, right? In the playoffs, when you're making a deep run, and the Spurs just are not there. OKC has won it all last year. Bron and Durant going to Warriors. I think there's only 2 teams that make sense for LeBron. and that's the Warriors or Cleveland, right? And I think if he goes to Cleveland, that's basically a farewell tour. It's basically like Kobe's last year. Everyone knows he's doing a farewell tour. If he goes to Golden State, I think there's like 3 or 4 years left in his game where they could really try to do something, run it up. Golden State would be so friggin' interesting. The thing is, I've always wanted to see LeBron and Curry play on the same team. Always. It just was never going to happen. I've always said this too. It's never going to happen in their prime. But in some retirement years, they might pull some strings. You know what's crazy? The Lakers coach, right? JJ Redick, he was drafted after LeBron. He came into the league after LeBron, retired before LeBron, and now he's already coaching him. LeBron's still in the league. Curry to the Lakers would be better? Nah. LeBron to Golden State would be better. Like 20 minutes here in this hourly. 15 coming down. What's it going to do? Going to zero hype. Well, he's got the right influence. Hard to match any type of hype when your pops is LeBron. Oh, man. Hold on a second, man. Michael Jordan's kids didn't make it to the NBA. Yeah, but his all good. Michael Jordan's kid is banging Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. W. Hit the likes first. Come on. Go. Last 15 of this hourly. We held again. $5 a gallon. I don't know. My full tank. I don't know what it was. I honestly, I don't look. I don't look at the price. But my full tank was $124 the other day. Oh, there we go. Maybe we're gonna move up out of the range now. See, maybe the hourly closes in here in 13 minutes outside the range, and then we can look to continue up. We'll see. Booking some new entries, 10 pip stop loss, 50 pip TP. Just mentally testing it for now. Yeah, anything you're gonna try, test it out. Sample size, collect data, build an edge. Yeah, because that's how it works. Number one, you recognize an opportunity. Number two, you sample size, back test, forward test, and then you build an edge based on the data. God damn it, I was muted this whole time? Okay, so here's the deal. Yeah, I was just saying that the 15 close, we're into the last 15 of this hourly. We got about 12 minutes here, and there's going to be no positions over the next 12 minutes till this hourly closes. Let's see if we're able to get a closure outside the range. If you got something to do, go ahead, get it done. Bathroom, smoke break, coffee, whatever you got to do. Go do it now. We got about 10 minutes till this candle closes, and we'll reassess. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. You guys can chat amongst yourself.
Eddie, how's that indicator doing?
It's doing okay. I refined it some more.
It seems like it actually had some like pretty good entry points whenever you were posting it.
Yeah. So far tonight it hasn't given any entry, and the only entries A+ that it gave was at 10 p.m. last night, at 2 a.m. Oh, this is the Nasdaq.
Eddie, what's up, man?
What up, dude? Yeah, the 2 A+ setups were at 5 in the morning, and then again at 8 in the morning, and that's it. Hasn't given me any more since.
5 in the morning.
Yeah, we were talking about like custom indicator setups.
Yeah, I don't trust indicators, so I just uploaded after hearing what Drizzo was talking about with integrating Claude into TradingView. I started looking more, and I'm like, I wonder if I upload my trading journal, my playbook, and all of my notes that I've gathered for the last several years, and just have it build me an indicator that finds the levels for me, and then I just identify if the levels are good or not. Save me a little bit of time.
The fuck I'm getting at, chat. People are lazy. You guys are getting lazy. Easy. Get it done yourself. Nobody can do it as well as you. Not even a bot. This is your money. Honestly, like, if there was one thing where I would not skip steps, it would be in my pocketbook.
If you don't have an edge, you're not going to create an indicator that works. You need to have an edge for the indicator to do anything.
Yeah, like, you know how I look at it? I look at it like once again, it sounds good in theory, but never works in the real world. But it does sound good in theory. Like free healthcare for everybody sounds great in theory. It just doesn't work.
My whole system is mechanical anyways. I only look for specific levels on specific time frames.
Yeah,
That's it.
you know what? Like, you do have a point there. The simpler your strategy, the easier it is to, like, the code.
I have
right, to get
like
the bug.
3 criteria that I use to determine if a level is good or not. I uploaded that into the AI with all of my notes, and then I just have it identify those levels for me, and then I confirm yes or no if it's good or not.
Why can't you just tell it to be, look, I don't care how you get it done. Just print me $400 by the end of the day.
That's where it doesn't work.
My
Look,
way, your way, I don't care how you do it.
I have A, B, and C setups, right? And then when I trigger it to only give me A+ setups, I have like 1 call a day, like 1 green signal a day.
All right. 5 minutes, your last 5 of this hourly candle here, gang. What a brutal leg day today. Daniel, we had a dope sell last night. Can we get that clip? Got done with a brutal leg. Oh, perfect.
My biggest issue, and I still fall victim to it to this day, is seeing shit that's not there.
You get so comfortable in your own skin. You're so sure of your positions. It's like everything is your position.
And it's literally like you're so confident that I'm like, this is the one I'm going to risk. I'm going to double down on. So if I can get, if my indicator is not giving me some good levels, I'm like, all right, that's probably because there's nothing there. And then I turn on the B level and C levels, and I'm like, those are B and C levels. Of course I see shit there because it's good, but not that good. It has to be your criteria too, your own trading journal, all of your notes, all of your previous trades, screenshots of each of your previous trades,
The
Why?
data has to clearly establish, the collected data has to clearly show what you're collecting, like the reason for your collection.
And it's got to be your data, your own data, because the bot, you got to tell it what to do with your own data. So it's
Your-
not like
That is your best
if you
friend.
just upload a bunch of strategies in there and tell it, give me an indicator to get me, well, that's not how it's gonna work. It's easier when it's your strategy. You know what you're looking for. You can tell it only mark this level up if it's a 4-hour high that aligns with a previous 4-hour high, and if little things like that. I'm like, if there's only this level is a 4-hour high, but there's no other levels that really align with it. I just see too much shit that's not there, bro. Just consistently.
I see
And
dead
having a-
candles.
Yeah, dude. Bro, this happened to me the other day. I woke up at 6 in the morning. I sat down, I opened up the charts. At 6:05, I was like, this is the sell. I took a short. I put my stop loss, put my TP, my take partial, and then I set some alarms and I went to go make some coffee. And I'm like, cool, if we go into drawdown, I'll get an alarm. If we go halfway to my break-even point, I'll get an alarm so I'll know to open the app. I get an instant alarm, instant stop loss hit, it dumps 300 pips.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. If I would have just sat down, took a breath, waited a little bit, I would have realized, oh shit, that wasn't really a great entry. It looked like it at the time. If I would have waited one more 5-minute candle, the whole setup would have.
There's a certain
Looked
point
horrible.
in as the positions are setting up, as the trades are setting up, where it just becomes clear and obvious. It's like a candle or two before, it's like, all right, I can expect this, but it's sometimes the thing is you're afraid of it going without you. But if you realize, or if you figure out how the market works, it'll typically, it won't be that first attempt, won't be a second attempt, right? You'll have retest the other way, it'll come back up, retest highs before changing structure and going back the other way. So yeah, you wait an extra candle or two, most likely a different time frame will start setting up along with your time frame, and it just becomes clear and obvious.
And usually, when you are trying to, when you anticipate it, if it's like middle of the day, you'll probably do a decent job. But if you just woke up and it's been 3 minutes into you waking up, it's probably not going to happen. I just want more data on my positions.
There we go.
Average drawdown, things like that.
1 minute here, 40 seconds actually. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we're pushing out of that level, out of that range, right? So good. Now that we're pushing out of it, we're gonna have a break and a retest, and either we fake out, come back down, or we continue up here. Man, do I not want to trade through this chop. I'll just get no top hook here. Oh, we got my top hook. Build the range though. Oh. Closed above the hourly. Yeah, there's not much meaning to me behind this in terms of, all right, we're getting closer to position. No. $30 left? Yeah. But you gotta look at the hourly here. We're driving off support, closing above this most recent resistance. Bro, there's too many things in the way, too much chop in the way. I'm not willing to take any buys through here. I will take sells if we come back down into range. I will take sells if we break below the range, but over here, we're gonna have to drive through all of this. No buys for me. Too much shit in the way to the left.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Like you don't have to trade through here. If the session stays in here, you don't have to trade. Like it will get out of here. This session, next session, between sessions, it'll get out of here or it'll move. It'll create another range. It'll be prettier than this. It'll be easier to read than this. Okay. Don't set your account back. Wait to move it forward. Just chop cheese for now. goes. Yeah, 4 hour just broke the low. Got a bunch of sellers in. Pulling back. Great candle. Because it just cleared out a lot of range. All these orders, everything that was in here, everything that was a chop, it's clearing all of that out for us to be able to trade through it later. Finish 15. Muted? No, I'm just thinking. For hours Gucci to go up. So for me to look for a buy here, next candle would have to do something like this. Next 15, right? Which would close this 30 like this. Which means if the next candle opens up to the downside, I'm gonna expect it to make a top wick to at least the top here. If it wants to flip after that and continue to fill in the wick. So I would have a buy off the bottom wick here. Expecting the next 30 to create a top wick to retest these highs to drive down off of. So I would expect it to look like this. And if that's the case, the 15 would look like this. So you technically have a 15 fake out and 30 holding support. But right now, that's not happening. So that's why I'm not really locked in on buys at the moment. I'm really looking for sells. I'm looking for sells since the beginning of the session. Remember, the first thing we said when we walked in here? Sells. No buys in here. Sells, we close below here. Because that would fall in line with the daily and the 4 hour. 4 hours fill in the light candle that we spoke about before, right? Flip, fill the light candle here to the left. Doing that. We just have not had an opportunity to get in yet. Is going to close here. 15 is going to close bearish. First thing it does is give us a bottom wick. So if the first thing we did was open up with a top wick, I'd be looking at sell limits here at 4,700 flat. We opened up with a bottom wick first. There's a chance we whipsaw, end up back in range, and then we can look for those buys that we were talking about. For now, there's nothing here. Very overextended on this candle right now, too. Target here. Yeah, this is what we gotta watch for. Right now, decision time. Either breaks back up or reacts here and comes back down to flip. Decision making time. 50-50. Give me a sec. I gotta run to the bathroom. Be right back. So yeah, that would have been entry if we didn't have a bottom wick.
Look at GC.
Wow, the
GC did
rebreak.
not give a bottom wick. Look at GC, not MGC. GC didn't give a bottom
It
wick.
just
It
came
opened
straight
with
up?
a top wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. It's different.
I mean, if that's what you got, that should have been your entry. 46.99.9, 4,700 flat. Keep stops above the wick here. Above these wicks to the left. Last time we were here. And that's it. Yeah, looking good here.
They're hunting our entries, bro. The market makers are watching.
No, I mean, bro, that was honestly, that was solid. It just, that bottom wick, it was not what I wanted. Bottom wick first here. And I got to go by the chart that I'm trading, right? Like, you can't just be like, on the other chart, it's this. No, you got to have solid reasoning. This is what I'm trading. This is my chart. Maybe it just was an easier read on GC, I guess. In this case. Close that 46.99. No, my entry would have been open 46.99.9, 4,700 flat. That would have been 70 pips, 60 pips. Go right back up, and you know what? It didn't break that wick that it created, which means, right? If it didn't break the wick that it created, oh, it did barely. It did. It broke it. Wow. Somebody just became liquidity. So it broke it by 3 pips and right back up. What is that? You had him? You? Good. 8 minutes for the 30. You think price can come back up? I mean, yeah, it can. Of course, it can. But are we looking for that? No. Not looking for it to come all the way back up. I'm looking to continue the bearish drive here. I wouldn't mind if we can pull back up here to 4,700 areas and have an onion up there. Be great too. You're 9 trades deep on this Asian session? Are you 9-0? This 30 right now, hourly in general, they can be creating the bottom wick for the 4 hour for us. Absolutely might be a next 4 hour trade. Definitely could be. Nine wins, 0 losses. Undefeated, never lost. One guy hit BE. Undefeated, never lost. People at the Zoom door, come on in. Yeah, we did not run a New York session this morning, but the Signal Channel 8. If you wanted to eat this morning and you had nobody to eat with, right? Or if you were hungry this morning and you were looking for some food, everyone who got the bundle ate. They are starving no more. They are never starving. Right? The new tribe, but we'll work on the name, right? But never starving. Yeah, get the bundle. Get the bundle, gang. I've been putting a lot of extra work in and a lot of extra hours on the charts just to make sure people in the bundle eat. Get the bundle. 100 last night, 100 the night before. Right. 60 something this morning. Just the value speaks for itself and pays for itself. But you gotta be willing to help yourself. You gotta wanna help yourself. Wakanda forever. W. 3 minutes on the 30. But what will the 4 hour do? This is a pretty nasty drop here, but I'm glad that it's happening at the end of the 4 hour because the momentum to continue, right? You get a heavy drop. Look at this heavy drop. Look at the next candle. It's a big candle. Yeah, it's a lot of wick, but it's just 260 versus the one that initially dropped 260, 270, right? You get initial big candle, next candle, typically a pretty heavy candle, even if it doesn't go far by the time it closes. This big candle, next candle, another heavy candle. So you typically get a large volume move followed immediately by a big candle. You don't just get a stop. Right. It's typically, yeah, 3 out of every 4 times you'll get that push. So looking for a heavy closure here, and then we are going to maintain that bearish bias as long as we're below the range. Look for the 4 hour to come back down, flip. You get the bundle, exclamation point bundle. Oh, somebody already did it right there. Nightbot popped it up. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Reggie. It's a good one, actually. Funny, but good. What was our position last night? Like 10:15, 10:05.
Yeah. 10:06 your time.
10:06, yeah. Back in range. B or S. It's both. BS. Old BS. Uh, 10 seconds. Did it close below? Yeah, I would love it if we could get some kind of onion printed here. We already rejected off these levels on a 15. We're gonna do it again on a 30. I wouldn't want to, because I wouldn't be in here on the 30. The 15's formed a support here at this area. Now a sell on the 30 takes you right into that support. Right? But if you get a bearish closure here, you're not worried about support. You're worried about the fill of the wick here. 46.91. See, maybe get a bearish 4 hour, or maybe a 4 hour, weak 4 hour bullish. Right next 4 hours going to need bottom wick. Hourly's heavily bearish. For top wick and a drop. Careful again, you see? Higher highs, higher lows. Higher low. And then back in range. People at the Zoom door, come in. Come in. Looking like a 4 hour position here. If everything plays out the way we want it to. Fill that previous 30 wick. Looking like it wants to. at the door. Come in, guys. Come in. Sit back, relax, and take notes as I take tokes of this marijuana smoke. Gotta wait here. Gotta wait. Wouldn't mind a 15 fake out, 30 back down below. 1 hour bearish closure below the range. Belgium, be careful on that rebreak of the lows as you're bouncing right into a 15 sport. I would love for us to fill the 1 hour delay. Down here. 1 hour, let them drive. Oh. Now, that's gonna be so clean. Oh, to the top? You want to fill up here? Come back down?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, I want to fill there. So that way we have
You
the
want to
top
fill
width.
all of this so you don't have to
Exactly.
worry about it coming back
So I don't
up
have
there,
to worry
filling
about
that
it. Exactly.
area, and then the cells are
Exactly.
good to go.
Then cells will be clean.
Solid logic. Solid logic. It just makes sense. I mean, you have smaller time frames, you can kind of get that same read on, or similar read, right? Or realize that, yeah, we have some room here in the small time frame before we get up there. But very solid read. Logic, just the logic of why it needs to do that is very good.
Got it from you.
Rubs off. Yeah, I repeat things often enough for it to stick in your head. I know that. All right, driving down here. Just no entries on anything.
Sorry, Wix, I missed that. What were you saying?
Say that again.
I missed what you said. What were you saying about the setup?
I was just agreeing with Reggie's assessment that the cells, that we would be a lot more confident in the cells if we also filled this range up here. Like if we came up here and filled it. These wicks, because right now this looks like a candle that needs to get filled on the way up. And
Oh, yeah.
if we already, right here, this light candle, and if it was already filled, highly likely we're not coming back down, coming back up there after filling it and coming back down here. But right now we're down here at a support, and this could be the beginning of that drive that takes us up into there. The thing is, this is a higher time frame, right? And it could take some time to get up there. I mean, in some time, I mean like quite a few 30 and 15 minute candles, right? So you're going to be able to take advantage of things on a smaller time frame while expecting it to drive up there. So if you see the market pulling back up and you're expecting this to fill, yeah, you could probably get a closure up above the most recent here at 47.11. Expect the runners, right, up to that light candle up there. It all has to line up together. Fucking thing rebroke the low just to come back up. 5 minutes here, but a 15 closure. don't know what's flying around outside, if it's crickets or if it's termites or whatever it is. I just walked out and hundreds of them. In general, you want it's about logic, but the reasoning behind it is that there's resistances there that you want to drive down off of. You're not driving down off the higher time frame resistance, right? You're the narrative says we should get there before coming down. But almost into the last 15 of the 4-hour candle, last 30 here. 4-hour looking to close bearish. I would like for this to be a heavy 4-hour candle below 46.85, obviously. I can get that drop below over there. 46.86, our life becomes much easier. Tells it is, you know what I mean? And it's also, if that drive down there will not close the 4-hour leg candle at least. A lot of room to the downside. Yeah, this whole wick. Hey, might do it. Yeah, that 30 filled the candle fast. No positions till the 4-hour close, that's for sure. There's no positions on this next 15. All we're doing on the next 15 candle is getting a read, getting some data.
Muted.
Thank you. So what I was saying is we're into the last 15 of the 4 hour. There's a level that runs across here on the 4 hour. We close above it. Even if we're bearish. Bearish gives it a closure above, gives us a leg candle. Bullish closure is a bullish closure. But we close above it on the 4 hour. We're looking for some buys. See? 12 minutes here. Close above there. Remember what I said, market doesn't turn around in one candle. You're going to need to make a U-turn. Create a range, right? And close above that range or outside that range. So, massive drop here, right? Market doesn't come back up on the next candle. It usually retests lows, right? So it created a low here, came up, found resistance, retested the low, filled the range. So now you have this range here. You need a closure above it to come back the other way. This is your off-ramp, right? You go over into the overpass, right? Go around to the other side, get on the highway going back the other way. Now you need that closure above the range, and then you can start heading back up the other way. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Trace taken, that's from last night. New 4 hour, 11 minutes. I'm not a fan of a closure of where we are right now. Doesn't give us a position for the next hourly. Which strategy? Price action. Sir, your volume is so low. Sorry, I got to talk into the mic more. Whenever I move my mouth away from the mic. Ooh, more people at the Zoom door. Gotcha. fire. Tantos. No risk, no story. Funny. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The market cannot decide what it wants to do. Bullish for or bearish for. We were just up here a minute ago.
Thanks, bro.
And it broke that high. That's so funny. Bipolar much? $71.8. Five-minute no topic, irrelevant. Last five of the hourly of the 4 hour. See what it does. Belt. Back up. Minutes here on the 4 hour. I'm getting ready to talk to him. I didn't see anything. A little late for him to talk. 10 p.m. Talking from China. Imagine he pops up on screen today eating a dog. Coming to you live from the Wuhan lab. They never told me. Can you believe it? They never told me. $90 seconds, gang. 80 seconds. Second. $15 seconds. Look at that. The level we spoke about here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna respect it here. Get these buys in. I get there, huh? I want this to re-break the lows. If we can re-break the lows, I might be looking at buys here. We didn't see a break of the lows, right? We didn't see it re-break the lows. That sucks. I wanted to re-break out of low so we have a buy stop there. I wanted it off support here. I want that bottom wick off support, but you have a minor level there, right there. I didn't take it off there. I wanted it off of here. A little annoyed at that. If we get this closure here, 4701. Oh, at the gray cap. Yeah, yeah. They're showing him right now. You're right. And you're right, you're right. I think we need to retest the lows. I'm of the opinion that some point today we should continue down here. There's so much potential, but keeps printing ugly. 1 hour closure below. Yeah, but the 1 hour closed at a target level. It's not just the closure below the most recent. It also filled a lot of the range. So for me, this is really overextended. You're looking for an immediate sell, right? Once again, had we opened up with a top wick, it's a different story. We're probably looking at sell limits here, but we open up with a bottom wick, driving up. Going on tonight? Nothing yet, but like, look, we just had this chop. We had a heavy drop, no continuation, just chop fed. He's pretty tall. No, he's very tall. Yeah, tall dude. Trump's tall. She's tall. Price of stock. Well, when it does that, it pops heavy. Not even mad if I don't take a trade tonight. The bundle has been feeding. Thank you for recognizing that or putting that out there, because it has. I'm just, you know, I'm tired of bundle maxing. I keep talking about it, but like, we're up so much this week. Like, I'm cool not trading the rest of the week, but I will still be trading. Another 5 minute, no top wick. Okay. You don't need one. Only a 5 minute. The higher time frames have wicks. You don't really need one on the 5. Just melt here with no wicks. $15 might close low, but all these wicks pushing price down. You honestly don't even need a top wick on the next 15 based on how we've just printed. Okay? We got orders off of here. We tested that level. We start coming down here with no top wick, just straight down, it'll make sense. You don't need a top wick here for the price to drive down. Grab orders here. qualify. I don't even know what that means. All I know is we're in a range. Million pip drop right near. Right here, 10 million. $245 today. How did I not see this? Oh yeah, I wasn't home for this. A lovely wick here. I've noticed even those come back to get grabbed at some point, maybe. But we're all about timing, so we need to know when. Yeah, another leg candle here. Range, go away. Please come back another day. TTE in the building. Yo, we've been getting blessed here with just random visits by other traders and other streamers. What's up, bro? Range just asked, what'd you do? You called it a night? Take positions? Tonight, yeah, I don't blame you. This is ass. I think I might give it this 30 and see if we can get out of this range. And if we can't, we'll take it into the signal channel. Right? So if you want to be part of those positions, get the bundle, and you'll have access. Yesterday on stream 100, today off stream 60 something. You get the bundle, you have access to all that. You don't have to worry. On stream, off stream, free stream, post stream, stream. This is absolute fuckery here, though. Try to grab sells at 47.10, but can get a setup. You and me both, my brother. You and me both. Promised myself when I get a payout next week, I'd get the bundle. W. Gotta do it. Yeah, we're just really been in the process of supercharging our accounts here in Q2. Mod squad. Hey, do we share any of the mods? How many of my mods are ETE's mods? We got to start a mod employment agent. Time me up. Yeah. Green is still waiting for his first paycheck. I love you, man. A bundle. Can I get access? Wait for an email. I'm sorry, wait for a message. Somebody on my team on WAP. You'll get a message on WAP. Respond to it. Anyone that signed up yesterday and today hasn't received a message yet. The response has been pretty overwhelming. I'm glad for it. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for putting the effort in to help yourself. Right? You should be proud of yourself for taking that step. But a lot of you, bear with me. Bear with me. Hey, Moses in the Zooms. I don't need you to split the C, but can you split these candles? Can you split them away from this range? Get the bundle. Yeah, bro. Yo, can you get Raja to say that? Can you get Raja to say get the bundle? I know you fuck with him. Put it on the website. Imagine rajabanks.com. Fucking first thing that happens. Apparently I can get Raja to say a lot these days. Yeah. No, I saw your story, bro. That's why I said, yo, can you get him to say get the bundle? You just go to rajabanks.com. First thing that pops up is a fucking homepage for get the bundle. Landing page for get the bundle. Wait, no one has it anymore? Oh, it's free? Yeah, because they didn't get paid. Whoever had it realized that they wasn't going to get paid. Oh. You guys should grab it and call Raja. My friend, do not be mad at me, my friend. I simply make money with... Trump really out there about to tell Xi to have a seat. He's controlling the army now. Yo, this price action has been ass. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have an amazing night. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. Bro, appreciate you as always. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing love. Yesterday, Kerwin stopped by. Today, TTE. Who do we get tomorrow? ICT? I don't know. Come to my house and kick my dog. Fuck you fucking guy. You know, I watched that like 30 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, later. See you later. Do you live in India, my friend? No. No. Do you see the red dot on my forehead? No, my friend. So, fuck you. No red dot on my forehead, bro. Best of luck, everyone. Trade smart, gang. It's so worth it. You have a bright future. If you can lock in now, don't play with it. Peace. It's always got a good message. Always got a good message. Fuck with him. He's genuinely, like, happy for people. Rare. He's genuinely, like a good dude. Like, decent human being. Very hard to find genuine people. Day and age. The Indian accent on point, my friend. Thank you very much. I gotta get Nick and Austin in here for like a full-on Indian accent stream. Three white guys running a stream with an Indian accent. I heard Austin is 5'1". Is that true? I can't. I can neither confirm nor deny. All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. Not from me. Y'all heard it here, not from me. All right. He's like 5'2". Yeah, TT knows he's gonna hear from Austin later. I think they're about to start yapping. Yeah, no, they're already yapping. Oh no, they're about to start. You're right. Yeah, we close within this range. We close below 4699.7 here, 4699.9. I'm gonna call it a stream, and we'll take it into the signal channel. If you're part of the private community, stay locked in. Highly likely we get positions tonight. We just got to get out of this chop. All right, so stay locked in. I'll let you guys know in our signals chat when to lock in exactly. If you want to be a part of that, get the bundle. Get access to all the private channels, private chats, private streams, private Zooms, private signals, and private giveaways, all that. All that fun stuff. And you get a 50K straight to funded account. I don't need to add you for anything. If you got the bundle, you should have received the link for Discord through WAP. And the only thing you're going to be waiting on is that account. But if you didn't get the bundle, we'll see you guys tomorrow, right? 2.5 minutes here. Let's see how we close. This is nasty. Just nasty. Breaking that high there. Raja did a story about Don with a goat in his hand. Good old day. The good old Forex beef.
I think I went to the gym.
You ain't missing nothing. Haven't been in the gym since fucking Friday.
Damn.
a lot of
With
time.
the kids or what?
Everything. Kids, trading, family, health, parents, business.
Yeah, I have to push myself today.
All right, 30 seconds here. It looks like we're breaking up above the range. I'm interested in this closure. Closure I'm interested in. I think we got that little level right there. Oh, above the most recent. Really, really. Where's the... Gonna get interesting. Give me a lower wick. We might have a bottom wick entry. Sucks. Perfect. If we could get a range 2 breakout here, this would be amazing. Can we break that high? This is good. If we do something like this, right? If we get that celery play and break at the highs here, I'd like to look for that. Hold back there, huh? Tap the 4-hour level here to the left. Oh, it's gonna break. I'm just not confident in that candle. I want it off the bottom wick here to the left. There's a support there. And we didn't close clearly above this area, so it's just so iffy. Any kind of break of the highs here. Yeah, we could ride up here, but we can re-break the lows, and then we're continuing down with the previous 4-hour. Understand? It's so iffy. We got action. Yeah, this closed above the most recent. I get it. Yes. But there's a level here where you're bumping into previous support that could turn into a resistance. So you can still close below it. But what I would like is for this candle to not drive, pull back a little. We get sort of a gladiator candle in here. And then the break of this next candle here on the next 15, I would take that. But it looks like it's gonna pull up here. It looks like it should push up to the top. At least 47.06. I think that's your next target. Yeah, I'm just annoyed at this right here. This level right here. See how we wicked into it and now we got a closure right at it. I guess this was solid. Yeah, that's a good position. What I would say, like, it's a good position in terms of your logic. If you're taking it, I can completely see it, but it's just not something I would take. It's too many things in the way. You have this. You never closed above this. Yeah, you closed above the most recent. You don't really have much with top wick. The previous 4 hours bearish. Yeah, like candle, but we never broke that low to get a bottom wick either. So there's just too many things that aren't lining up for me. Your 47.05 can get hit? Yeah, it's gonna get tapped right here, but the way it's gonna get tapped is not good enough for me to take a position. Hey, on a dot, check that out. Yeah, I got a level on the dot right there. Perfect. What tough Asian session? Yeah. I guess it did hold that resistance. Need a closure.
Too much gabagool going on.
Need a closure here. This is a fake out. In this 30 fake out, bearish 1 hour, bearish 4 hour. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking for this bearish closure here and a top wick to here to take that entry. If we don't get that bearish closure down there, or if we close with no bottom wick. Such a tight range, yeah, it's 70 pip range, but I don't expect to be in this range. I expect by the time we get down here, I expect to be break even and I expect to push. After that, yeah, I expect the 4 hour lows then to get tapped here if we start coming down. If we start breaking the 4 hour. 4 hour. Volume. One minute here. Need a top wick first. All right, you can get rid that sell limit now. Fuck off. I can't take a sell limit if it comes up here, but what I can do is once it comes back up here, I can take the rebreak of that low. Let's get to the top of the body here. Right here. 4,700 flat. We get up there, we'll have a sell stop here on the break of that low. Okay, there we go. So. $6.97. We're about to be in here, gang. Good luck. Limit by. There we go. We're in there. Oh, we just got slipped. Dang, stops to break even here. We're either gonna drop heavy or nothing. Okay, secure partials right there. Let the runner go. Let the runner go. Let the runner go. We're above 40 pips here. Let's see if we could drop even more. I'm gonna put full TP here, right there. 46.92. Oh, the Wakefield 46.90. What do we have as entry? 46.96. Yeah, 46.87. Stops to break even here. Full TP 46.87. By W. Fucking banger. Up about 65 pips here, gang. Partial close right there at 70. I'm gonna leave 10% run into the bottom of the range, and we need a buy stop here. Buy stop right there as a stop loss. Buy. Boom. Wow, we got really close. We got to 88. Break down here. We saw 80 pips, but we want to see more. We want to see 100. Fill the wick to the left. I want some consecutive days here with 100 pips.
I took a little bit more of a risky entry at 4703.4.
90
Just with
pips
shorter
here in profit.
stops.
Let's see. We need 10 more pips. Come on. 25 more pips. It's moving fast. Need a rebreak of the lows here. Come on. One more rebreak of the lows. We'll look to secure. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna let this rock till we keep it around 96.5, 86.5. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think it just hit TP. Yeah, it missed TP by a pip. It didn't hit 86.5. Yeah, this thing better not pull all the way. Retest the lows. Come on, rebreak. 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 Let's go. Yeah, it missed by like 5 pips. No, it missed full TP by 2 pips. I saw 98 pips. I had full TP at 100. All right, let's go. Let's go. One more rebreak. One more rebreak. Can we get 2 nights in a row with a 100 pip runner? Bang! Smacked. Woo!
Amazing.
That's why you stay patient. That's why we sit here all night for this 5 minutes of work. Hey, you see these sells for 100? That's today. That's not yesterday. We didn't even deserve this. This was for the signal channel. I told you guys, I'm going to take this into the signal channel. Probably have positions here fairly soon. But you're lucky the way that the candle closed here above the range. Bang. Beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! Double. You.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Oh, yeah, break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Let's delete the buy stop.
Oh, we have a buy stop. You're right. Let's delete that. That was a stop. We have payout? No, we're not a payout. Win, that was 100 pips flat. Win number 670. Damn. This is what patience does. You see how we had positions, we had buys up here, but it really, I talked about it, like, this is really not my position. I can understand why you would take this, but it's just not my position. And you wait one candle, gang. We were just talking about this earlier with Eddie. You wait one more candle. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, do things become clear. Don't they, huh? Give it to me! W. Don't dip anywhere. Do not fucking go anywhere. Can I explain why I deleted the sell limit? You mean up here? When we opened up, because the candle opened up with a bottom wick first. So I wanted it off the top wick if we opened up with a top wick first. Understanding that we need a bottom wick. But we got the bottom wick first, that advantage is gone. So once we make a top wick, it's not about us now needing a bottom wick. Now it's like if we break that bottom wick, we should drive. So the sell limit goes away because now it's no man's land. But the break of the lows becomes the higher probability. The break of the lows becomes the higher probability trade. Congrats to everyone that got the bundle yesterday, and your first two trades were 100 pip runners. Man, oh man, oh man. Who's happy? Everybody happy? Who's eating? Who's been eating? Yeah. I'm happy that it happened on stream because the signal channel was gonna get this regardless. Right? Everyone in the bundle was gonna get this regardless. But I'm just happy you guys got it on stream because we waited. We waited for a long time. It is 10:53 right now. We've been streaming here since 8 o'clock. I'm really happy. I'm going to go pass out. Very tired, but worth it. Yeah, great evening. Great evening here. Perfect runner. But look at where we closed. We closed 100 pips on the dot, and it went like 105. It went like 5 more, and that's it. What a closure. You see why we close at these levels? Nobody's doing levels like this. Wick's not gonna lie, we on a 3-day winning streak this week. What? 3-day winning streak? Feel like a 3-year winning streak. Signal channel getting too much lately. You got to share the stimmy checks. Yes, yes, yes. Well, 4 if you want to include Sunday. The entire week has been just phenomenal. The entire week and then the entire month. All right, I'm glad I've stick to learning from you since Don Vo days, even though I don't be talking much in chat. Here to go, here to go, here to go. This week, I'm a 2-year fan. W. I'm glad you guys got that. Gang, I don't ask for much. I don't know much, but I know I love you, and that may be all I need to know. Look at the chat now. So alive.
Just give me the line.
Hell yeah.
Wow, I feel good.
We got a runner. Hey. Do you have a donate box? Yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Just donate the smallest amount possible. What, like 90 cents? Show your appreciation. You don't need to donate your cash or check. But we used to have the petty donation game, if you guys remember, where we would start at 100 and everybody, in order to beat that, you'd have to go lower. So every following donation would be lower. Not higher than the. It goes to the Pokemon pack opening. Yes, yes. Yank, please stick around. Give me a minute. First of all, drop a like and sub to the channel. If you enjoyed the stream, if you got some value out of it, if you got these dubs with us, if you're here for 2 nights in a row getting 200 pips or 100 pip run 2 nights in a row, or if you're here with us the whole week, the whole year, the whole season, quarter two, the whole time, please drop a like, show some support, and sub to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, please share the stream. Please, when you're out of here, make a clip, do whatever. Just share the stream. Help me grow this community. It's not fair for us to be doing all this work and all this value and to grow at this slower rate. Like, lives need to be changed at a faster pace. Petty donations is a throwback. Yeah. Amazing work as usual. Thank you for your education and energy. Good night. All right, hold on. Detroit Cleveland game close. Let me turn that back on. And before you guys did, please, I'm gonna ask you to spam some dubs for that trade. But I wanna set this up. So if you can, please. Oh, you guys are too soon to spam these dubs. Hold on. Oh, I gotta film this too. Don't spam yourself out. Yeah, by the way, we get these positions off stream every day. Every day. Today is a 160 pip day for the bundle. For the signal channel. All right, we got 60 a little bit earlier. We got 100 here. All right, gang, please do me a favor. Spam the dubs right now. This is when it starts. Right now, please. Spam the dubs. Let's go. Spam the fucking W's. Let's fucking go. Bang. Woo! Keep spamming, keep spamming, keep spamming. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. W. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was perfect. That was perfect. Yep. Making a movie, except only I'm getting paid for the motherfucker. See you guys. This chop market make me want to. Damn, Darlin Rodriguez dipped 5 minutes before the trade. No, he said, "See ya, good night" at 10:30. Damn, I hope he didn't dip. Yeah, he was in the Zoom talking about, "Hey, I'm out. Have a good night." At 10:30. That sucks. Turpy called it too? What did Turpy call? What did he say? Wait, forgot what he said. I remember he said something and I addressed it, but what did he say? Oh, look at this. Bottom wick, drive back up. Oh, he called it like he called it an evening. Darlin regret this from now on. Darlin Rodriguez? No, Darlin regret this. Wild. Damn, he went to bed right before this too. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, you gotta. If there's potential, I stayed because I saw potential. With that closure, with that move up and down, yeah, I stayed because I saw potential. 25 seconds left in overtime. I see 113, 111. Cleveland up. Cleveland takes this. It's not coming back to Detroit. I don't think so. Wow. Incredible. Great evening. Great trading here tonight. A lot of patience. Great stream. I keep saying this. I swear every stream is better than the last. It just so happens every stream gets better than the previous. W. I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it a session here, gang. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, please share the stream. Please get the word out. Help me grow this community. All right, gang? I need your help. I can't do it without you. The stimmies are in the mail, right? The Wix 9 stimulus checks have been mailed out here tonight. Year's been amazing so far. Supercharging the account for sure. I told you earlier, I told you in February, March that, hey, just bear with me. It'll pick up. We've been through some tough times over the years. We're going to supercharge the shit out of our accounts in Q2. No lie was told there over the last 3 years. All right. Yeah. Let's call it a session. Zoom gang, I'll see you in the Discord and on stream. Signal channel. If I see something, obviously I'll call it in there. If you want to be a part of those positions that we take outside of the stream, get the bundle. Get access to the private channels, the private chats, the private streams, private Zooms, private giveaways, and private signals. Get access to all of that. Get the bundle and you get a 50K straight to funded account. Skip the challenge. No fees, no activation, nothing. And that's only this month. So get the bundle, become a part of the winning team, join the community, and be active, right? But if you don't want the extra profits outside of stream, then yeah, perfect. I'll see you on stream tomorrow. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Zoom. Oh.
Thank you, Wix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not Zoom. I was going to say chat. Love and wisdom to you all. As for me, you guys already know the deal.
Wow! I feel good.
My time here is up. We're going to be on Sports Center tonight, by the way. Check your Sports Center top 10. But yeah, other than that, my time here is up. And just like that, another Asian session. Wait, where's my music? Where's my music? Start my music. Yeah, my time here is up. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. A little bit of patience can go a long way. Trust me. You don't even have to trust me. You can just show up and see that concept at work. Proven true, night in, night out, day in, day out, over the years here. Hey, I really appreciate you guys showing up. I hope you appreciate me just as much. Please, show up to the next stream and get the word out. You're doing a good deed. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Later.